I thought I'd missed all the New Year sales. I thought I was just going to be too late to the party. So what a lovely surprise it was when I walked into Tu Sainsburys and saw rails and rails of sale items. Now, if you are one of those plus sizes, you know, even though there are rails of different things, it's very unlikely that you're going to find much in that bigger size bracket. I think it was pretty slim pickings, but I do feel I found some nice things, and the reductions, wow, fantastic. So today is a haul from Tu. I've got two dresses to show you. Both very striking patterns. I'm not too sure how I do get on with certainly a bold print. This is a little bit more subdued, but it is also quite a busy print. So two dresses there to show you. Just a plain basic t-shirt, but at the price I couldn't leave it behind. And of course green is my new colour. And finally this sort of overshirt. I like it, but I'm not sure, so let's see how they all look when I put them on. So I'm going to try this shirt first of all. This was £18, but because it had 70% off, I think it came to something like £5.40. Just a fine little collar there and some buttons down the front. I've got this pink sort of camisole on underneath, so I just wondered how that would look. This is how I like to wear my shirts. Open over a t-shirt or a camisole. I just feel it gives me that sort of casual look, and most importantly, it covers me up. I'm vulnerable here. I don't like to be too exposed. That is my worst point. So with just a t-shirt or a camisole underneath and the sort of shirt just left casual, I feel I'm covered up, but I've got that extra layer. I think the pink does go. I feel maybe a pale blue would be better, maybe one of these more neutral colours, because there's so many different colours, just trying to show you there, in this shirt. But this is only a size 20 and I feel I could have sized down. It is long line, it's got that dipped hem at the back, and it's quite nice and long at the front, which is what I really want, and you know, that's how I feel more comfortable. Just a little cuff on there. Like I say, I feel it's oversized. I'm not enamoured now with the print. Although it feels comfortable in this sort of textured crepe here, it's not for me, I'm afraid. So this will be getting returned. Pretty basic t-shirt in this very pale sort of sagey green. I can't really say much about it. It is quite a boxy shape, but it's a good size on me, and this is the 20. Again, I feel protected and covered because of the length. With a baggy pair of jeans, I feel I could even sort of tuck it in because it's not close fitting across the body. I feel quite self-conscious about this area here, but in this sort of oversized t-shirt, I'm getting away with it. This was originally £5. In the sale, reduced to £1.50. Perfect layering piece, a perfect basic. I might not reach for it all the time, but for £1.50, what a brilliant investment to have it in my wardrobe. This is going to be kept. Even at the 50% reduction, making this £15 from £30, I'm afraid I will not be keeping this dress. This just reinforces to me that bold prints are not for me. I feel like a head on top of all this expanse of material. Your eyes are drawn to this really vibrant print, and sort of it's not enhancing me. Maybe you've got a different opinion when you're watching the video. I'd appreciate any comments below. It's such a shame because it is such a beautiful print, very sort of reminiscent of poppies, I thought. So obviously this was from their autumn range. It is this thin chiffon that is over the top of a black stretchy polyester sort of slip. And my word, it was difficult to get on. I didn't want to detach it because I wasn't sure I was going to keep it. Now I'm convinced I won't. Just opening up that pussy bow that was at the neckline there, and instantly I feel that's a little bit more flattering, that V neck. So maybe a consideration to cut them off there and sew them. Then this collar can lay as a V. I don't think it's enough to change my mind. It's got a thin little sash at the waist, which I've sort of tied in and tried to bluesen it out. But it does kind of just give me quite a shapeless silhouette here. Although it is a good size and I don't feel it's clinging or sort of showing any of my problem areas too badly. This is a size 22. I should have sized down. The underskirt slip comes down to about the knee and there's plenty of room in there, and of course it's also stretchy. The chiffon skirt is quite full and it goes down to a nice sort of hemmed flounce on the bottom. So I like that aspect. It adds a little bit of drama there. But it is quite a shapeless shift and I don't think it's doing me any favours at all. Huge big blouse and sleeves here that go down to one little button on the cuff. But no, it's not me. I won't be keeping this. So it's not bold prints I'm adverse to. I think it's more the style, and this has been a very good learning tip for me, because this is just as bold a print. Yes, maybe not as vibrant with the red, but it's got huge floral pattern here on this black background. And although it is a different fabric, I don't think that's what the difference is. I think it is the shape. This is a much more fitted silhouette. I should feel more uncomfortable because I feel exposed and on show, but somehow I know it is more fitted to me. So this is something, a style that I know in future probably look out for. The big shapeless shift, maybe try to avoid. Right, I'll start off with the length as I'm sort of backed up into this corner and you can see it. It is quite a long dress on me, but I'm only 5'4" and I often feel that is the issue. I won't be wearing heels with this, more likely a pair of black boots, possibly some light trainers or some slip-on shoes. I don't wear heels. So this is the length. I can't elongate myself anymore. Does the longer line dress make me look taller? There is that rule of thirds. Obviously, I'm completely covered in the same print. There are beautiful coloured buttons that go all the way down the front into quite a substantial split at the front because they stop before the end of the dress, but it's not too bad, and I would probably be wearing tights with it. Now, where this dress wins is this line of gathering here underneath the bust that is just making my waist look smaller, enhancing what God has given me, and just making me feel more comfortable. The skirt then flares over my hips without too many issues. From the side silhouette, you can see my tum is just completely covered. I'm liking this a lot. Doesn't feel too tight across the back, but obviously this is a problem area for me. No elastic at all the work and all the shaping is done by this line of gathering here. These puffy little pretty sort of sleeves here just give me a broader shoulder, making this look smaller and more in proportion to my shoulders. I've actually got quite small round shoulders, so this puff here is giving me some shape. Of course, the winner is this deep V here. Don't feel too exposed, even though you can see a bit of cleavage. I don't mind it so much. And definitely on this dress, I don't feel a head on top of all that fabric. The sleeves are a slight issue. There's this elastic round the bottom, but they are quite long. I think if I keep this, I will have to do some sort of stitch there just to hold it and stop it flopping down all the time. But of course, when they're elasticated, you can push them back for a more casual look. This is a size 22, £11 reduced from £22. £22, I think it's a good dress. £11, I think is an outstanding dress. Well, thank you for watching my haul from Tu Sainsburys. I hope you have enjoyed watching and consider pushing that subscribe button. To all my existing subscribers, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Come back again. I'm always doing fashion hauls, and maybe as the year progresses I am hoping to introduce different types of videos. If you're just here for the fashion, that's fine. Just pick and choose which ones you want to watch. But I'm always here for you, so come back soon.